are you going to say I'm sorry? He's like, yes, man, I need a nap after this too. And he's done. So we all have to do this, though. You're going to have to choose your battles during this stage. Maybe some of you are choosing those battles. It's important that you hold your ground. The reason why is not because you're trying to punish your kids. It's so that they understand authority. Okay, let's go to the second stage. The second stage is between 7 and 12, and I can tell you these numbers are a little bit different. You might have a 6-year-old who's in this stage, or you might have a 13-year-old who's still in this stage. But this other stage we have to make sure that we focus in on is a stage called developing responsibility. The second stage of healthy parenting is going to be to develop responsibility during this stage. Another sort of famous quote from the Browning house is about responsibility. It's a very word, responsibility. Our kids will often say that they want these freedoms. You know, they want to have some extra freedom. And one of the things we'll say is, if you want freedom, you're going to have to show it by taking on responsibility. And our kids are like, okay, I'm ready to do that. I'm like, well, listen, you don't say that you're ready to do that. You show that you're responsible. So what does that mean? Well, there's a lot of information in just the word responsibility. Have you ever thought about this? The word responsibility says a person has the ability to respond. And when you show that you have the ability to respond, then we will trust you with greater freedom. You don't get greater freedom because you're older. You get greater freedom because you show that you have the ability to respond. And when you show that you have the ability to respond, then what happens? Your freedom begins to grow. Tell a story on Piper. I just want you to know all the stories I've telling on my girls. They told me I could tell, so I made that mistake last week and not going to make it again. All right, so when it comes to this developing responsibility, one of the things that Piper is going through is she's going, listen, Dad, I don't understand why it is that I have to go to bed the same time that my brothers have to go to bed. They're so much younger than me. I don't understand that. I was like, listen, you don't get greater responsibility because you just got older.